Good afternoon, Nadeem. How are you?
Hi, Chris. How are you? Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. It's been an unusual period over the last kind of month or so, but I've got a terrible sore back, which is one of the downsides from working from
Uh,
home. But things are going okay for us at the moment, and I hope things are going for you guys as well at this moment in time.
as well as I feel like I start these interviews very similar, as well as can be. I suppose we've done a few more placements this week. There's actually a few more new vacancies came live this week as well.
Good.
However, yeah, as well as can be at this point in time. But I obviously, just to start off the interview, my name's Chris Lowden. I'm the commercial director of 920 Recruitment. We're a boutique specialist recruitment agency based in the city centre of Glasgow. However, we operate across the whole of Scotland and the UK. We specialise in technology and digital recruitment, as well as engineering and manufacturing recruitment. It'd be quite good to hear a bit about yourself, Nadeem, and Flo.
Okay, so I'm Nadeem Sarwar. I'm the founder and chief executive of Flow Digital Pharmacy. We are also a client of 920, a very, very happy client. So thank you, Chris. So what does Flow do? Flow is a digital pharmacy business, but we specialize in real-time same-day delivery. So effectively, we're a digital product. We have our full engineering team that have built our product. I'll talk a little bit more about that. We then have a pharmacy element within the business, which is based in Shoreditch in London. And then once we've done that, we get our prescription out to a patient within an hour to 2 hours. So predominantly we are, our operational side of the business is actually based in London. Head office for the business is based in Glasgow, where we do a lot of engineering and operational stuff in terms of marketing and customer functions. So, obviously with the whole COVID-19 thing, we're a startup. We came up with this as what we think the future of pharmacy would look like, which is effectively a digital interface for the patient to interact with us, that kind of city by city pharmacy infrastructure. So effectively for us, we have our first bit of pharmacy infrastructure in Shoreditch, and then it's getting the medication out to the patient as quickly as possible. And that's allowing the patient to choose whenever or wherever they are to get that delivery. So if you're in the gym, you're in the work, you're in your house, we can have that delivered to you. So very much Flow is the delivery of pharmacy, but we also own the kitchen. So the kitchen element being the pharmacy here as well.
Brilliant. That's a great great summary of what you guys do. Thank you for the compliment as well to 920. It's been a pleasure working with Flo over the past year. So look, I suppose, how have you guys felt? I mean, obviously you're a digital pharmacy. You're in the healthcare sector. Have you felt over the last few weeks? Over the last month?
It's been a really unusual period. Now, clearly, we as a business, we're a young business in the sense that we were set up, everything apart from the actual pharmacy element, where we actually physically need staff to be there from a legal perspective to do the pharmacy bit for us. The entire company from a technology perspective was built on digital methods. So going remote and cloud-based wasn't an issue for us because that's how the business kind of operates in the first place. But there has been incredible uncertainty within the business and with staff and about what's going on. I mean, this situation has developed incredibly quickly from where we were at the start of March to where we were now. And saying that, there's been a good side for Flow in the sense that clearly with self-isolation, patients are wanting to get their medication delivered. Yeah. And we don't use Royal Mail. We are a real-time pharmacy delivery business. So we can get it out incredibly quickly to our patients. And for us, we've grown incredibly quickly. It's been kind of exponential growth for us, and actually trying to handle that as a team working remotely, it's been difficult because, I mean, we always wanted to scale the business up. It's just been an incredible quick process for us to kind of get there and get us to where we need to get to. But a good news story for us, we're a Scottish-based business that's growing incredibly quickly. Our growth rate is in the hundreds of % at the moment. I think that's going to continue. So at the moment, we're literally doubling the size of our business on a monthly basis every month. And I see that continuing for a period of time. And we have some pretty significant partnerships that we are going to be announcing next month. So we'll be partnering with the biggest name in telemedicine here in the UK, and it's going to be I can't really say until we're still under NDA, but it's the biggest name, and they're based in London. So effectively for us, our business should continue to grow. It should continue to grow quickly. So, like I said, terrible situation with COVID-19. But number one, we're helping. Number two, we're growing our business. And number three, no one works at our company because they're there for the money. We all believe in what we're doing, and I genuinely believe that we have a real opportunity to help people over the next few months.
100%. I think with the look, I suppose why I wanted to do an interview with you, Nadeem, was we obviously knew that your business would be quite key to a lot of people, especially the way, the delivery of prescription services. So I did obviously think that you would grow this much. So it's a great news. And I think it's really good to highlight today, because I think one of the main reasons why I wanted to start these vlogs, these interviews during what is happening at the moment, is to shine the positivity piece as well, and to highlight that there is businesses like yourself that are doing well and are helping people in the current climate. So look, that's fantastic news. I think over the piece, I would have to obviously mimic as well, and obviously go back to what my business focuses on in the recruitment piece. But everyone we have placed in your business is loving being there. So I have to ditto the remarks that you obviously stated, that people are there because they enjoy working within the business, and I can certainly mimic that also. Actually, on that topic, I know I might be jumping a couple of questions here, Nadeem, but at the moment, I did notice you were obviously advertising for pharmacists. Is that correct?
Yeah. So just to give you the background and where we are as a company, obviously still startup, but we are relatively well funded for a startup, and we'll hopefully have some news on a venture capital round of funding, which is pretty significant here for Scotland in the next kind of couple of months to give some news on. We are looking to expand the business as quickly as possible. We have 20 great people across our company as of today, and I'm hiring for another 5 people this month. And it's mainly we will be hiring some engineers. We haven't really decided what we need yet, so we are looking for some development staff. We have a lot of projects that we want to move on quicker than we currently are, and we are moving pretty quick anyway. And we are hiring for some pharmacy staff. So we've actually just hired a really great pharmacist who will be starting with us for the end of May. We already knew him, and actually when we put the job up, he got in touch, and we thought it was easy for us to do that. We are hiring for a couple of dispensing staff. So all in all, 3 pharmacy staff, 2 engineers is what we're looking for currently. And that's 5, and we'll probably be looking to hire another 5 people at the end of May going into June. But with the reason we've split it like this way, we split it 5 and 5 because we just feel as a small team, it's easier for us to kind of get people on board. And I think without losing my sanity, that's the right thing to do in terms of growing our team. So yeah, I think there's not many companies out there that are hiring at the moment. I'm delighted that we can do so, and we are looking for top-notch, top-quality people. I have an exceptionally team of very, very intelligently smart people working for me now and working in our company. We just need to make sure that we kind of keep what is a really great culture going, and obviously keep the quality of the team up as well.
Okay, so on that then, in general, the type of personality maybe that Flo would look at. What type of person are they looking for? Are you looking for? Sorry.
I think my mantra is don't be a dick. We hire really smart, intelligent, good people. And the sense is, I think the reason the company is doing really well at the moment is that we have no company politics. No, I get the fact as we get bigger, we will have politics in our company. But at the moment, we are all moving in one direction. The team has bought into the vision of what I want to build in terms of creating a world-class digital pharmacy business in a very, very nascent sphere at this moment in time. We are doing some really, really interesting things that no one else is doing at this moment in time. I think the entire team is really focused on that, and they believe that we can build something really, really transformational here over the next 5 years.
Okay.
I think in terms of what I'm really looking for, as a chief executive, as a CEO, I'm quite hands-off. I like focusing on strategy. So I hire really intelligent people to tell me what we need to do in the business. So I've set the strategy, I've set the vision of where we want to go, and we've done that. And a good example is our chief technology officer, which you obviously helped to place, which is Jonathan Forbes. Jonathan is an incredible guy. He's an incredibly intelligent man as well, and he's really, really helped me as a leader in terms of what I need to do to actually drive this business forward. But I think the critical thing for me now is we're trying to hire people, and I think the first 20 people in my team are going to set the culture and the standards for the next 200 people in the team. So, I mean, I think that's important.
Okay, good. And I think something I have taken from yourself when we have been dealing with you in the past is that, you know, it's you very much are an empowering environment. You want everyone to work in a team. Everyone contributes, and everyone's ideas are looked at. And I honestly do think that's the environment you've helped create there, Nadeem.
Well, hopefully I have, right? Look, I'm sitting on this call now going, as a CEO of a startup who's never done it before, half the time you think, I have no clue what I'm doing, right? But I think if you're going to be a great leader and build a really, really good business, you got to take on everything that you have from your team. So, look, my brain's only one brain, but I got 20 really big brains around me. So we just need to kind of take on from that. So, I mean, like I said, I've got quite a clear vision of what I want to build, but you have to get your team involved, and what does that look like? And the number one thing I've realized, Chris, is you can't build everything on day one, but you need to have a really clear roadmap of what's going to be built and how it's going to be built. So, yeah. I mean, fundamentally, I think we have an amazing product for Flow now, and if people, people can check out our website and have a look at what we're actually doing. But I think fundamentally, based on some of the technology that we're building and some of the customer-facing feedback that we've had about what we actually want to build next, our product's going to be incredible in a year's time. I genuinely think what COVID-19 has done for us is we were building products that were probably going to take off in 2 or 3 years' time, based on how the market was. So we were kind of building, what does the dream pharmacy look like for 2030? I think what COVID-19 has done, all it's done is accelerated that. Mm-hmm. And particularly for the older kind of patients, we have a digital product, but it's been incredible to see that a lot of older patients have actually started coming up using that digital product.
Well, because that is one of the things you think of. Well, you know, would old people take up on this? But obviously, that's great news to hear that.
It's been a big change, Chris, over the last month. Before, we always struggled. I mean, our patient range at the moment, we got our youngest patient's 5, our oldest patient's 79. But we had a lot of patients in our business where which were in the kind of 20s age group to maybe 40s. Strangely enough, we had there wasn't, you know, if I look at our split our patient base, 40s to 50s, not that predominant, but we've had a massive uptake in those age groups. So those are the kind of age groups that have used more traditional methods for pharmacy in the past. And all I think is COVID-19 is just given that digital agenda a wee push. So I think what you're going to find for our particular space, which is digital health, I think, you know, we've obviously seen fintechs being very, very high profile. I think over the next 2 years, digital health businesses are going to be the high profile businesses So I'm not complaining. Obviously, as somebody who's trying to build a digital health business and trying to raise money and do all those good things and hire good people. But I do think there's some really great businesses in our space that are going to be doing some amazing things.
Great. Well, look, it's been great to hear all the positiveness coming from Flo, and it sounds like, and you know what, it's great to hear that there's a company that's doing so well at this point in time as well, and I think that's great for the Scottish market. And look, thank you for giving us a bit of an insight into the type of people you're looking for and the type of growth you guys are looking at. So that's great to hear. Great to hear. So look,
thanks, Chris.
No. What I'll do, and look, I'm doing this ad hoc here, but I'm sure there's lots of budding entrepreneurs out there, Nadeem, that maybe might want to pick your brain. Would it be okay for me to say get in touch?
Yeah, sure. I'm always happy to talk to people. All I would say is that if I don't reply back quickly to anything, it's because I'm mega busy at the moment. Okay, part of me is like, at the end of this, Chris, I'm going to probably be a decrepit mess. Like, it's just been a really, really hard month. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a hard 6 months. But hey, look, like I said, there's a unique opportunity to grow our business. I'm happy about that. Obviously, I'm not happy about the wider context of that.
The situation.
The horrible situation. But look, we're helping people, and I'm happy about that. I am delighted about that. So, look, always happy to help people however I can. I think I'm very passionate about the Scottish ecosystem in terms of the help I've had from various people to build my business, various people that helped me with investment, various people that helped me with hiring, various people that helped me when I had no money. So I'm always happy to give that advice. And I think the key takeaway to anybody that's maybe watching this video that wants to get in touch with me is, if you're going to go for it, is go for it, right? Just be ambitious and set a vision and dream that, as crazy as it sounds, just go and do it, right? But the key thing is don't talk about it, go and do it. It's very easy to talk, much harder than to do.
That's a good bit of advice. Look, thanks, Nadeem. Thank you for your time today. And we'll probably be posting this either later today or tomorrow. But I'll be back again next week, and one to keep your eye open for as well, Nadeem. I'll be doing an interview with Stephen Usher at KPP Accountancy, who will be probably doing a bit more around all the questions people are asking at the moment, which could be quite an insightful vlog as well. But thanks again, Nadeem, for your time today.
No worries at all, Chris. And I hope everything's going well. Stay safe for you and family, and we'll catch up soon. Okay,
You too,
thank you.
Nadeem.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.